guys, I'm looking crazy because I'm getting my hair cut. Okay, y'all, it's so short. I was growing my hair back out, but I've been a bald head baddie for like 5 years. I said I was gonna grow my hair back out. I changed my mind. It's hot as fuck. I miss my bald hair. I miss my designs. I miss my color. It's my thing. So I'm getting my hair cut. Okay, so next time y'all see me, I'm 100% sure this bitch gonna be hot, cut, fried, and laid to the side. It's your girl, Cedar, back with another message. I'm very hyped right now. I was running and working out and shit, so maybe that's why. Got some little sun activations going, got some grounding going. So anyway, I'm about to do Gemini. Hey Gemini, sun, moon, rising. Taurus will be significant, so I don't know if Gemini Taurus season is significant or the aspect, so just keep that in mind. If you want your own message, email me at spiritualoasisashay@gmail.com. Excuse me. All right, let's get into it. I just spray my stuff, but this my okay, these scents be smelling good. You know, these are scents you get from the hair store or the gas station. They be smelling so fucking good, and they be real. Y'all know they be selling us all that fake shit, so okay, Gemini, let me pray. Okay, I don't know. Let me leave these. Gemini, what's going on with you? I heard the word favor. Something about seeing the vision and making it plain, writing it down and making it plain. There's nothing you need to worry about. There's nothing you need to struggle for. There's nothing you need to over process. Everything is worked out for you, Gemini. You've been thinking about transitioning from one place to another. This could be in your finances, this could be in your income, this could be in a work environment primarily. There's something you want to do, been trying to do, but you've been getting a lot of hiccups or distractions or delays. But Spirit, Mom, Divine, I call her, she is coming to release you and bring you some relief. So whenever you see this will resonate, and I promise you, which I don't do this, it'll be when you see this video, it's gonna resonate and you gonna get the relief. Okay, so just be sure you know that. I'm also hearing the word matrimony. Gemini is the Lover's card, so that deals with divine self, higher self, a relation with your highest self, your highest you, your relation with God, and then if it correlates, divine timing, free will, general message, a person. Okay, so matrimony in those ways. I feel like somebody, I look good in the sun. I feel like somebody is trying to like stop you though, Gemini. I feel like someone is trying to come against you. There's someone hindering you or blocking you. I'm getting like some pressure in the back of my neck. This could be something or someone trying to block your mind, your sight, your membrane, just how your mind works. I mean, y'all are mental. Gemini's ruled by Mercury. That's your mental mind though. I would say, you know, work to balance and harmonize with your higher mind. But either way, you need all the minds, if that makes sense. Like they have to come in some sort of agreement with who you are, where you're going, and where you want to be. I know I'm hot. Yeah, that's what I'm getting, Gemini. It just rained, so it's pretty windy, but I wish my light was off. It'd be alright. But yeah, let me see. I was using these, but I'm not gonna use these no more. Okay. There's a lot of people out there. It's really pretty. I think I'm gonna start y'all with some angel messages to kind of set the theme or go in more. It kind of just seemed like y'all need more encouragement and motivation to just know everything is fine, know everything is working out for you, know that you're at peace and that you should stay at peace. So this is just more of a reassurance message, Gemini. I'm getting most of you all, if not all of you all, are on the right path. And I feel like for a while, the last 2 or 3 years, even for some of y'all, something happened in the 2 or 3 weeks, you wasn't sure if you were on the right path. But like I'm saying, you are on the right path. You should take more time to laugh. A bath is significant. Taking care of yourself, nurturing yourself is significant. Being with yourself is significant. Do I know that? No, I don't. Yeah, that may be significant. Seeing people, maybe you know, getting back out, being social is significant. We have here, focus on service. It says your soul desires to joyfully serve, swim in a constant stream of bliss, put your entire focus upon staying in the stream of giving and receiving. Yeah, you're in the flow of giving and receiving, Gemini. So for me, that just means like you're at where you're supposed to be. Like, you're doing what you're doing. You're doing what you're supposed to do, necessary. You're giving at the rate you need to be giving. You're receiving at the rate that you need to be receiving. And if you have not received, you are about to receive. I promise you. If you have been waiting to receive and waiting to receive and waiting to receive, especially the last 2 or 3 years, I swear to God, you're about to receive. I'm not playing. This is not a joke, no, knock on wood. So just keep being you and standing firm. I just feel like you've been going through some transition with matrimony, with self-higher purpose, maybe your true calling. Maybe you just been tested on if you really want something, and now that you're deciding to stand, and if not, I'm motivating you to keep going to stand, because now you're about to receive from all of that standing. Taking a stance was important too, Gemini. What's about the storm? I love a good storm. Oh my God. Okay, come on, y'all. Okay, opportunity to forgive. So there's some sort of healing that you need to do, Gemini. I feel like this could be in a personal matter. This could be 5 on the clock. This could be with you and someone significant. I feel like you also are going through some sort of healing phase. It's something with some sort of trauma. Something significant happened to you. You were blocked from a person, place, or thing, or scenario. And honestly, I think the last 2 to 3 years have allowed you to, I don't know, release the trauma or work through the trauma. And now that you can release the trauma, it's some sort of forgiveness you may finally give. I don't know how to explain it. Like, maybe something was waiting to come to you until you actually saw what you needed to see, work out what you needed to see. And maybe there was a misunderstanding with a person, place, or some sort of idea to create something, or an understanding of something to come into fruition, that until you saw everything clearly, it couldn't appear for you. And forgiveness is going to be very significant. Maybe you need to forgive yourself. Maybe you wasn't accountable. Maybe you wasn't aware. Maybe you didn't have the thought process or the wisdom yet, or you didn't understand where or why something had happened. You felt like you was blocked. You felt like it wasn't for you. You felt like something shunned you or pushed you to the side or isolated you or neglecting you. But I'm getting that wasn't the case, and I feel like they or the situation was always right, but you maybe didn't see that. So hopefully that makes sense. There's something about a unification or uniting is significant. You do have feelings, so don't act like you don't act like you don't care. I don't care if it was 2, 3 years ago or months or weeks, I heard, but that is significant. 7:17 on the clock. Yeah, just make sure you know that do everything at your highest, truest purpose. Don't settle, and don't go back to something that was closed. I know I'm saying 2, 3 years ago, and I'm not trying to ruffle no feathers or confuse nobody, but I feel like once the person, place, or thing, or the idea or the scenario shows up or re-shows up, you're gonna know. You're gonna know, yes, I'm gonna fuck with you, or no, I'm not gonna fuck with you, but I forgive you. Like, you're gonna know how to do it either way. But sometimes, like, things take a while for everything to be seen. But you'll probably know, I'm getting in that instance. You'll know in that instance, in that process, in that person, in it. Like, you'll know once the thing appears. Drake finesse is important. I've been hearing that song for the last couple days. Y'all, Drake and Future reunited. Y'all don't understand. When they got into it, I was sad. Because, you know, I personally feel like that beef, and I don't know if you a music head or art head or whatever, Gemini, but, like, I feel like niggas was hating on Drake because he was him. And I don't think Future was hating. I think he got pulled in it, but I feel like niggas was just hating because it was him. And then I heard it was over and, like, money, and I'm like, that's some bullshit. Like, I don't know. And then it took so many of them to go against Drake. Like, that showed that Drake is that nigga. So that's just my opinion. So I don't do well with bullying. I don't, like, if you gonna come with it, if you gonna be about there, like, I guess where I'm from, like, if you like that, you like that. Why you need so many people to go against somebody? So that could be significant for you, Gemini, like having a fight, going against somebody, someone coming against you, a group, a gang, a clan, a coven could be significant. And I know I got on 2 earrings too, y'all. I don't know why, but I didn't give a fuck. I popped this one off and I said, ooh, this one goes. I didn't give a fuck. See, and y'all might be like, I really don't give a fuck. And I got a lot of hoops on. So something with jewelry and piercings is significant. Self-expression. You may get you another piercing as well too. But or change up something within your jewelry or style or something. But yeah, like, just having so many people gang up on you, Gemini, is significant. Standing 10 toes down is significant. being well aware though. I feel like all these things are connected: the service, the forgiveness with the person, environment, the service work, wait on a return. 2 to 3 years is more significant than 2 to 3 months. 2 to 3 months is about 15% of y'all. The rest of y'all is gonna be 2 to 3 years. And like I said, coming up against you, because I think that Drake and that Kendrick beef, wasn't that in 2024 or 23? So that was about 2 to 3 years too. So that's why I'm bringing it up. So it's something like, you know, Drake, but that made him look like he wasn't, and then he kind of was, you know, they said to some degrees they said responding emotionally, and maybe his, you know, his confidence, self-esteem was hit. I can see that, but he a Scorpio, so he transmuted that shit. He always transmuted that shit. He petty. He didn't go to he didn't have an American concert for the last year or two. We was mad as fuck. Like, who had the power for real? You know what I'm saying? So it just, and to me, he's still better than the niggas he was beefing with. That's just my opinion. I know somebody gonna say something like that, but Kendrick to me is not a woke nigga for real. He's one of them hotep ass niggas, and not the good kind. I don't like them kind of spiritual people. I don't know him personally. The music is cool, so I'm not like I hate the nigga, but it's just like, some people that's woke really not woke, and some people be woke but fake woke. And then, like, let's be honest, a lot of them woke black men be with like women that's not black, and I'm gonna say it, like, that don't even make sense. You the Messiah, I'm God, I'm Jesus, I was black, but your bitch ain't black. Make it make sense. Who is the queen? Who is the womb? Like, shit like that don't make sense to me. And I'm not saying like you gotta just bow down to the woman or the black woman. It just don't make sense to me. It's giving self-hate. But that's my opinion. Or a clone, or a puppet, or being used to go against somebody. So yeah, that's how I feel or whatever. So maybe y'all can relate. I'm ranting, but I just wanted to share. We have entrepreneurship. Self-employment suits your disposition. Yeah, you're finna be self-employed, or your self-employment is finna take up to another level. You could be moonlighting as well too. So you could be in a job, but also starting to take your business more serious, and that's gonna go up on the uptick as well too. So that could be the good news and the thing to return, receiving for that as well. I'm talking fast because y'all energy is fast as fuck, and it's probably just because y'all fast as fuck. It says working on yourself allows you to better follow your intuition and divine guidance. We are your co-workers and teammates. So talk to God, talk to your ancestors, talk to your angels about what you need, how to set your business up, where to start, where to change, where to pivot, where to grow, where to expand, where to brainstorm, where to start, where to build. What does that look like, right? This music is significant though. Some of y'all may want to be artists or start singing, start rapping, start dancing, start entertaining. I think that's good to do. I know the world look crazy, but like, don't let them bamboozle y'all out of y'all life purpose and y'all life. Like, y'all still here for a reason. Pray and fuck that shit, because it's not what it seems. I promise you. And some of that shit is, but pray. It says the ocean, the deep blue sea speaks to your soul. So a lot of healing, cleansing, going through the tides, going through ups and downs. That forgiveness energy is here. It says allow its power and beauty to wash away all cares and concern. Being near the ocean, river, lakes, and ponds, you know, spiritual baths, spiritual showers, just the cleansing of the self, the soul, nurturing the self and the soul. I believe it's Taurus season now, sidereally, because I think technically we approaching Gemini season, tropically. But yeah, in all's well that's in wills, I'm hearing. So it's been a lot of closing chapters. We are also in Pluto retrograde right now. Is it Mercury retrograde? I may be also off on another retrograde, or it's about to come. Either way though, we're in a lot of retrograde energy, or it's picking up, or Pluto is just really kicking a lot of ass. So just be aware of that. It says even the act of imagining yourself this is about the ocean. It says even the act of imagining yourself dipping into its healing womb brings about desirable effects. So some of you also, women, if you are females, are going through a womb cleansing. You're learning to cleanse your womb, eat better, refresh yourself. You may be going through abstinence at the moment right now. They doing like a yoni steam is significant. I am not a doctor giving medical advice. this is what I'm hearing. Entertainment purposes only, general message. Fitness and support. Your diet is important. You may want to eat more fresher foods, seafood, lighter foods. In the summer, I always say it's better to eat lighter, fresher foods, because it be so goddamn hot depending on where you live, and the heavier foods is just it's not to say you won't eat comfort or anything like that. Like, for me, barbecue and grill food is not heavy, right? But I always fried food, always the heavy pastas, always the neck bones, gizzards and shit. Like, cut that shit out. Like, you don't need all that shit. So yeah, your diet is very important, man, male or female. Eating Taco Bueno and Taco Bell, that's not good for you. Stop eating that shit. It's Tacos for Life. It's actual Hispanic or Tex-Mex restaurants that's a little more high quality for the same price, or if not cheaper. Go eat that shit from there. Sometimes it's not what you eat, sometimes it's where you eat it from. Like, it's almost like still eat, but like go eat higher quality. Go still eat when your budget. Like, sometimes you think, oh, fast food is cheaper and better. Baby, sometimes them restaurants got better deals. Sometimes that mom and pop shop in the hood or that food truck got a better deal, and it's fresh with better ingredients, and you get more for less or a little bit more, and you can have leftovers for lunch for the next day. Y'all gotta start thinking like that. Y'all energy is so fucking fast. I'm sweating this shit. Let me breathe. You could be picking up more on your shift at your job. I'm hearing you could be working more, working out more, just moving more. Like I said, Gemini, Mercury, that's a moving energy. That's a moving sign. Y'all also muscle and what is the word? Multitask. You have a lot of muscle and you multitask a lot. And it's just a quick message, y'all. I'm gonna do what's after Gemini? I did Aquarius. Libra. I think I already did Libra. I guess I gotta do something else. And last but not least, we have noticed the signs. It says, yes, the signs you're receiving are heaven sent. We drop feathers, coins, and other signs upon your path to remind you that you're loved and never alone. And I was gonna say you're not alone. So some of y'all could genuinely be coming into a partnership, a divine union. There could be some in a reconciliation is significant, but I think that had to come from something that you had to do deeply with your soul. So maybe you met someone that was significant in the last 2 or 3 years, and y'all split up, y'all broke up, or y'all have not talked in a long time. And through that, you've been learning to grow, heal, forgive yourself, learn some things, trauma. Again, some things could have came against you and this person, or vice versa, and that has now dissolved or it's not there anymore. Also, I think that person and you still had to learn and see some stuff individually, and also maybe see those around you like wolves in sheep's clothing, because maybe as well those people were coming against y'all. Because y'all know how I said I'm so glad Drake and Future was together. Music, they not gay or nothing, but like it's something like that. This could be like a deep soulmate friendship. This doesn't have to be a lover. This could be maybe you a duet who like to sing, an artist, a group, or one of y'all dance, one of y'all produce. It's just something like that that was very purposeful and intentional. It seems like someone from the outside world, an opposing party, separated y'all. Yeah. And forgiveness is significant, so make sure whoever, whenever that you truly are in forgiveness, ask and pray your ancestors, your guides, your angels to help you forgive. And don't rush. Even though I'm saying this, I'm not telling you to go call nobody, text nobody. Like, spirit, God, the universe, she has a very natural way of uniting people. So if you don't want to reach out, you will be, but I don't think y'all are. I think y'all will be getting approached, because again, receive. So do not lie about how you feel. I think I said it at the beginning. Y'all act like y'all don't give a fuck, but y'all care. Bye.